So this is my first major build that I did, aside from the castle, which was really just adding stuff to something that already existed. I wanted to build my own version of a castle, or more like a fort, really, is what this is. And I did it here at Starlight Drive-In, that's the drive-in screen, because it was the only flat settlement I could find in the entire game. There's no clear line of sight going into it, so I've got these walls blocking that off, mainly because I had some super mutants attack and they were shooting people through the openings here. So inside we've got 4 walls, and you've got towers on each wall. Let's go into one of the towers first before I look at the rest. Towers are all lit, and they just have a set of stairs going up. And then up here you've got missile turrets. And in the front 2 towers you can come up here, and I was able to build a little walkway going down there and going across. And yeah, why not? And you can see that, yeah, this is connected right to this, and this is a staircase that was built into the inside of the screen from the get-go. Then this building here is basically a barracks. I was thinking if this is a fort, I would have, you know, military peoples settled here. I've even got a sign that says barracks. The bottom floor is basically a lounge type area. You've got tables, you've got a bar, you've got a jukebox and whatnot, and a reading area. And if you come up here, you've just got all the beds with foot lockers. You've got shelving for other storage and whatnot, and tables and whatnot for people to work on. And you can come up to the roof. I cleaned out the radiation barrels from the pool of water here, added a water purifier, and kind of made this a sort of like a garden or a reflecting pond kind of thing, just something you can relax and look at. And then over here I basically turned this into the commissary. You've got tables and chairs with umbrellas on them. You've got picnic tables under this overhang. I also, this particular tower, if you go up here, whenever I could, I tried to connect these to the existing architecture. So if you go up the stairs here, you can walk over here and then out onto the top of this thing. And yeah, that's about it. And there's also, for all of these, because walls aren't that great if they're just there, if you wanted to fight back, if somebody's attacking, since you can be attacked from any direction, I put crenellations up here in a walkway so you can, you know, duck behind cover, peek out, shoot at guys. The only issue with this particular location is there is a hill over here. Theoretically, you could maybe have somebody standing on the top of that hill being able to see down into here, but at least this way you can still attack them, you can fight back, and if you're here, you're not going to get hit. And there's not much else here because, as it is, this basically exceeded the limits of what you can put in a settlement, so I had to use a glitch to allow me to get more space to put more things. I haven't noticed any real issues with it, though. The other thing I wanted to point out, for anybody wondering how I did this, this is all concrete from the Wasteland Workshop expansion. The nice thing about the concrete is, well, for one thing, you've got these angled pieces, which allows for some nice looking towers. Also, just the fact that you could stack the concrete on top of itself is what really helped with this. Anybody who's tried to make walls of any height and using the base game's materials will notice that's almost impossible. Maybe with console commands you can force it to work, but this way it just works much more easily. Everything snaps together, and yeah. And then I've got some crops here, just for the people to live off of. Alright, that's it for this fort, and in the next video I'll probably do my last big build, and I'll see you there.